Maokai, Tomkench, and Ornn, which are all of his center champions.
Sejuani as well, just
yeah,
in the mix.
that's true.
Like,
Poppy would be fine,
yeah,
I'm sure. But instead, the Tomkench will be locked away, and we'll see whether Gumayusi Carry are going to have a better time in exactly the same lane matchup in game number 2.
So probably going to get some jungle.
Low.
He really is. In fact,
Oh
they
my
don't
God.
even need him. There's a flash forward. First blood going over to On. He will be answered as Carrier locks down that kill, and now he's going aggressive. Faker moving down towards his bottom side as well. The wall comes in. Seismic Shove pulls him back, and there is the answer. The 2-for-1 trade for T1.
Oh, never mind.
Bin looking like he's in a little bit of trouble here towards the top side of the map. Both of these champions can tank pretty nicely. There's the flash just to make sure he can get a
Wait a sec.
Can he? The all-out comes on through as Zeus was taking the turret for about 16 years. And there is the kill back in the end. Bin going to be able to go 1-for-1.
Oh, Binny boy! And they're able to go 1-for-1. Faker now visited.
Yeah, if 2 didn't work, then let's bring 3. Dawning Shadow comes in. Fantastic handshake once again from On. I think that T1 might need to think about banning away that champion. Hostile takeover once again. On is going to make sure.
He needs to use it again, because Knight's in trouble topside.
He certainly is.
Yeah, this is a rough one. There's a seismic shove. It's going to miss, but it gets the flash. Knight now in trouble. He's surviving for a long time. The Gumayusi, he'll have the range. Bailout not quite going to be there. Arizona locks down that kill. Knock up after the cleanse. It's a disaster for health. T1 take 2. Seismic shove once again onto On. That is
2 ultimate from Wukong, who's got the level 6. Or who has the package on Knight. Is he going to go?
Weaver's all going to try and split this fight up. There's a seismic shove. Knight, he hasn't used the package. He tries to use it defensively, but it's cut off. And now there's Stretch Armstrong. He dives into the pit. The Drake is secured here for BLG, but T1 are just rolling over the top. Ben, he can't Cassante his way out of that one. Counter to Corky. It's impossible to play that matchup, and now we understand on both sides, just don't do it.
Oh.
Gotta say,
It could be dangerous, and we'll see whether T1 can do it once again. Another flick back immediately. Has to use the Fate's Call as On is going to be saved. Carrier just standing in that front line. Zeus on the flank angle. The Zac looking for that opportunity. There is the Weaver's Wall to go through. Dawning Shadow to make sure that T1 are all absolutely fine. And in goes Zeus. Doesn't find the stretching strike, but he just doesn't take damage. Knight gets a decent package this time around, but the Cyclone does absolutely nothing. Ona tries to go aggressive. Knight gets at least 1 there as the bailout comes in, and T1, they're just a brick wall. They're not going to be taken down. Their health bar is still above 50% On, having to get out of there. And Knight, there is just nothing left in the tank. Carrier just chasing after him, tongue at the ready, and Faker will throw the rocks at the Renata to finish off the support. Zeus, yeah, this might take some time, but I think he might be able to get it. And there it goes, just lands the slingshot, and down goes, trying to aggressively position himself, trying to get his way in. As he eats all of those rocks, there's another wall. As the Cyclone, this time into the backline, is fantastic. It lands onto Gumayusi, but it's a trade of AD carries. And Zeus is buying so much space. There goes the Wukong. Zeus, is he going to take damage? Will he? Will it happen?
He will, and then he'll heal it.
Yes, so he will. He'll continue to take damage, but heals way more than he takes. As Knight is trying to hide behind the Gromp.
Where do you
Stay
go?
still for me, buddy. Nope, not going to work out there too. And there is the Zac in once again, lands right on top of On. Just not quite able to do too much. And yes, there are 3 members of BLG now throwing sticks and all sorts of stuff towards their Zac, but he still wants to go aggressive. Bin moving forward, and he is very, very tanky, but T1 just looks undeterred. They will be able to take the inhibitor towards the bottom side of the map. Just 1 inhibitor remaining, and Faker towards this turret. Still looking for a dive attempt, but Weaver's Wall does come down. That will guarantee this one. Very textbook here for T1. They'll lock that one down. Now they go aggressive. In goes Zeus. Does get Elk out of there, but now they might have an opportunity. The Blob is finally going relatively low. Still has cell division. I'm pretty sure that we haven't seen it so far this game. Flash out as Shun has to avoid the seismic shove. The inhibitor does go down now, and BLG, they just can't get any lethal blows onto T1.
Yeah, they jumped the front line pretty low, but they're going back in.
All right, Zeus, he still has 100 health, so he may as well go in. There it is. Stretch Armstrong comes down. The cell division coming on forward, and he gets devoured. Never you mind. Zeus still has the passive up and available.
Oh my God.
This is just absurd. Bin going down very low. The Nexus turret's not going to last, and T1, they will even out the series against BLG.
T1 bounce back. Faker gets his turn with